welcome to this little guide for the flight jacket and starting the new signal void. So we're in the main hangar in Forsaken Airfield. This staircase has now appeared. Okay, so you go down, it's next to the plane where I just showed you, down the stairs and into this room. Okay, so we've got this new sub-basement level.
Land fuel.
Okay, this is in again the main hangar of Forsaken Airfield. So we've got a book there on the table, got some other stuff, and go over, and here is the flight jacket. Now this is a new item of clothing for Signal Void that has been added in the most recent addition to the game. There is also a forge down here that we can use to get ourselves warm, but let's put on the flight jacket. There we go. We need to repair it with leather, which I don't currently have on me, and I'm suffering insomnia from the sparkle clouds, as I like to call them. It is what it is. Obviously, that also allows the shortwave radio to work, but we'll get into that as this episode goes ahead. It's going to last about 15 minutes, but we've already shown you where the flight jacket is right at the beginning in the main hangar. We'll sort ourselves out with our stats. So we're going to eat some fresh cooked venison, and we're going to have some water, get our stats back up, and get on with it. So we need to leave the hangar, and I will show you how to start Signal Void. So obviously you've got the forge there that I was just mentioning with a load of coal and everything around it. We can get a fire started just so we can get some coffee and stuff cooked. So let's start a fire and just sort out again our stats. You guys of course are completely familiar with all of this. I've cut the footage heavily. I've cut 50 minutes of footage down to less than 16 minutes, which is not bad going. Obviously I've left some of it in, so we've already got a cup of coffee here. I just wanted to get it heated up and drunk so we can get that buff. So warming up and of course reduced fatigue. So there we go. Again, there's a bed there as well, of course. There's a Summit soda. Let's take that with us, and out we go. Oh, hope we can't get around the table. There's some coal there. We'll take that book. Never know when you're going to need a fire, and a book is always one of those good items to have in your backpack for starting a fire. So let's open the door. Oh, it kicked me out the corner, and back out and up the stairs. So again, we're in this main hangar in Forsaken Airfield. So here you go, you can see we're in daylight now. We're going to go out this door, which is the closest. So I've cut the footage so you don't see the loading screen, and head past the mini hangar. Now the reason we're going to go into this mini hangar is there are items that are new to Signal Void that you're going to want to pick up here. So just me there looking at some broken pipework. So in here, round the back, we have got, down here, there is a fuse, and there is also some wires. Now you need fuses, wires, and scrap metal to repair the transmission towers, but again, we'll show you that in this episode, have no fear. We're going to repair the first transmission tower next to Forsaken Airfield, and I'm going to show you how to find a supply cache. Beyond that, I'm not going to show any more in this episode. Again, this is just like a little pointer if you haven't really figured out what to do yet, and is just helpful for you. I'm not going to go into much further detail, but the main function of the radio will lead you to supply bunkers, and the secondary tracking function allows you to find supply caches. So again, very useful tool to have, but you have to repair the transmission towers in the regions to be able to use it. Again, we'll go over that when it comes up. So you want to go to the control tower. This is the building here. So in we go. There we go. Let's close the door. I always like closing the door, just gives that added realism of keeping the warmth in, or well, lack of warmth to be honest, but you're not going to freeze. I looked at my fatigue and decided I wanted to get some sleep, but don't worry, I'm going to skip past that. So there we go. Going to sleep for some time, and let's go pick up the bedroll. Okay, right, so now that we've slept, the reason I slept was I wanted to get rid of the fog, so the glitter fog, sparkle clouds, because I tried this once and it didn't work. and I used the logic that it was because the radio was already active because of the inclement weather outside. So I waited till the weather wasn't going to activate the radio, which is where we are now, and I suggest you do the same because the game glitched when the glitter fog was around. So here we go, Field 31, Operations menu. So space to read it gives you all the information about the signal interference, everything else. I'll let you find this and read it yourselves. And this gives you the signal radio, the handheld shortwave radio. Okay, so we now have the starting component. So press J for more information. I will bring it up. So you can repair transmitters in Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley, Forlorn Muskeg, and Forsaken Airfield, so where we are now. This is the one we're going to repair in this video, so you know what you're doing. And the developers have very handily given you everything you need to repair the transmitter next to the transmitter. I think it's, kind of makes it easier for you. But again, I'm going to show you everything that you need to do in a very short period of time. So again, you want to head down, back out down the stairs, out through this door, and it's just to the right hand side. So just to the right hand side here, close this door, and here is the transmission tower. So this is what we need to repair. So it's not on the base of the tower itself, you need this box. So open transmitter, and inside you've got a lot of busted gear that needs to be repaired. So fuses, wires, metal and battery. So we need to do and find 3 fuses. Okay, so there's another fuse and some more wire. We need to repair the battery, so we need the car battery. Lovely stuff. They've handily given us one. So yank out the old one. It magically disappears, by the way. It doesn't go into your inventory. So there we go. New battery connected up. Do we have enough fuses? So let's have a look. Repair wires. Yep, we got enough of those on us. Magic, so we can repair the wires. That's it. Putting in the new cabling. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we've done the battery and the wires. Now search through this drawer here and you will find the remainder of the stuff that you need, as well as the metal scraps which are out and about. So here we go. Back in again. We want to repair the fuses. 1, 2 and 3. There we go. And close the door. Oh, what am I doing? I actually want to repair it fully. Okay, so open this door back up again. Oh look, we can't turn it on. Why can't we turn it on? So there's fuses, there's battery, there's wires. Repair metal parts. 5 scrap metal required to fix this item. Well, look at that. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. Now this one's a bit ghosted, so to pick it up takes a little bit of fiddling with your pointing, but there we go, we've got number 5, and now we can repair the metal parts. So here we go, let's get it repaired. Now again, he's using scrap metal here, inverted brackets, to get this repaired. He's very handy, I'll give him that, being able to turn scrap metal into pipes like this. And also being able to replace coils out of scrap metal, very handy. And there we go. Let's pull out this coil here as well, which is busted, and put in a new one. Okay, there we go. Switch on. Okay, so the transmission tower is now on. We can get this door closed, and now we just need to wait for the right type of weather. So you need either the Aurora Borealis, so to generate electricity, or you need the glitter fog. Either of those conditions will allow your shortwave radio to work. Now, of course, the glitter fog is only present in Forsaken Airfield. It's not a weather type in any of the other areas. I'm just searching and finding, and there is, oh, look at that, some coffee, lovely, and some extra fuses. And some other bits and pieces as well. Lovely. Okay, we'll go back in here and I will repair some of my clothing because my clothing is in shocking condition. I've dropped these boots and stuff before, but there's that flight jacket, and again, to repair it you need leather. Just checking all my other stuff, so I'm already fairly good, although some of my clothing is fairly shoddy, so we'll give this a repair. And guess what this does when it's successful, of course? It manages to change the weather type. So as you can see, we're going from day to night, and magically, once I've repaired it, it's only at 31%, but for this video it will do. Obviously we should repair it to 100%, but this isn't the surviving in long dark. This is just showing you how this works. Okay, so go to your tools, scroll down, and you've got your shortwave radio. So use it. So primary mode is a blue screen, and right clicking the mouse puts it into tracking mode. Now tracking mode is for finding supply caches, and regular mode is for finding vaults, so survival vaults, which of course have been re-added to the game. Now again, you should be able to get out quite easily. There we go. So let's open the door and we're going to head outside. And again, what do you want to have? You want to have tracking mode. Now, are we going to be able to find anything? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip forwards, and we're going to change the weather. And we're going to go more to night, mainly because I wanted to sort out all of my stats, and I've got a fire outside the main airport terminal building that I wanted to reuse just to get all my stats back up, because I didn't know where I was going to be able to find anything. So there's my burnt out fire. I'm going to reuse that, and we're going to skip forwards. So we've skipped forwards. Let's have a nice cup of coffee. We've had some sleep, warm ourselves up. Lovely stuff. Drink the coffee, fills up our thirst and a little bit of hunger, of course, and we've now got the benefit of warming up and reduced fatigue. And we've got the Aurora Borealis, so we can use our radio. So again, just having a look at the description of it, it does tell you shortwave's default tracking mode will detect signals of unknown origin, while its secondary setting is useful for locating hidden supply caches or downed aircraft. So again, you want to just use it. You want to flick it into its second mode, which of course is tracking, because as of yet, again, I'm not going to show it in this video. Let's just say that somewhere within Forsaken Airfield, your blue will start tracking the same as the supply cache. Now I'm getting nothing at all from the main radio. So as you can see, walking around, I've got no signal, I've got nothing, everything else. So head over to the airplane just to get your bearings that's on the runway. And if you haven't searched it yet, of course, always check the hatches. You never know what you're going to find. And in this case, we got some orange soda. Lovely. Anything on the other side? Oh, look, I have a tracking signal. Now it works by your pointing in the right direction. So see it lit up there? Now, it's not the plane. I will tell you that now. It isn't the aircraft. So it works like a transponder. As long as you're walking closer, it will stay lit up, and that little signal bar will be swinging to the right hand side. So as you can see, the light comes on and then it goes off. So we're walking in the wrong direction. Oh no, now we're walking in the right direction. Okay, and as you get closer, it will start beeping. So here we go, walking across the snow, nice and easy. We're walking in the general direction of where it is. Oh, here we go. We've got a beep. Okay, so you want that beep to go solid. So again, we're near, but how near are we? Okay, so that beep is getting faster. Oh, we've lost it. And it's getting weaker again. There it is. Uncover cache. And you've suddenly got a supply cache. So open it up and see what you get. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is how you use the shortwave radio in Signal Void in the Long Dark, which of course is the new update. I shall leave it there. There's a little bit of footage as I just continue wandering around, but that is how it works. If you found this useful, please help me by subscribing to the channel and booping the like button on this video. But until next time, I'm Know It All Gaming. See you then.